Hi, it's Karen back with another Facebook Keeper Chat. And I have one of our ambassador animals here. And before I tell you his name, I want you to guess if he is a snake or a lizard. A lot of people will look at him and immediately go, it's a snake because he doesn't have any legs. But if you saw my Keeper Chat a couple days ago, you'll know that not all lizards have legs and there are other things we look at. And that's what we're going to demonstrate on Legs here. And yes, his name is actually Legs. So we'll go ahead and look at him for those differences to make sure he is in fact a lizard. So if you look at his eyes, you might see throughout this chat that he'll blink. So he has eyelids similar to ours that come down over his eyes. He also has external ear holes, the ones that you can see. So by my finger up here is where his ear holes are. And like I said before, snakes do have ears, they can hear, but lizards you can see from the outside. And then one of the big differences is the length of the tail on a lizard. So a lizard's tail will be about half of their total body length. So his tail starts about where this hand is, so you can see all this down here is part of his tail, and then which is the same length as his body up here. And he is kind of similar to a snake in the way that he slithers on the ground. So he's gonna move a little differently than a snake, but they still travel in a similar fashion. He also sticks his tongue out to smell things, just like snakes do. And he is a carnivore, like snakes are as well, but there are some other differences other than the ones we've talked about. One really cool one is he actually has the skeletal structure that's more similar to a lizard. So he actually inside has all the places for arms and legs to grow, but he just doesn't grow them. And you will never see him coiled up like a snake. If you remember on some of the other Keeper Chats, the snakes were coiled around our wrist, and he clearly is not because his body doesn't move that way. But that is Legs, our animal ambassador, and come join us for some of our other chats.